What's up, amigos? Welcome to GoldUp. For today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to install these two laser lines for your screen print press. Very easy and very affordable. Okay, amigos. Now, before we get started, I'm going to explain to you guys why you might need laser lines, because some of you guys might be asking that. And the main reason is just to make registering a lot easier, especially when you're loading shirts. It'll help a lot if you know where your center line's at, especially once you load the shirt. And also, for example, the reason I got it is because it'll be doing chest prints. It'll be a lot easier if I have exactly where the center line's at, or just exactly where the print's gonna be. That way, just move the shirt around. That's the reason I got it. Now, when I was looking at through lasers, the first one I was gonna buy was those self-leveling laser lines, the ones that they use in construction. They're like little square. Those ones were around like between $40–50, the most affordable ones, plus the shipping. And for those, you have to actually put batteries in there to power those. Some of them do have their own power cord, but a little bit more expensive. And I was trying to figure out how can I install this, because one way was to install up here in the ceiling, but those squares, they do come with a little angle bracket, so you can nail it onto your wall or something. But what happens if you want to make an adjustment on, so for example, you want to move the cross on your palette, how am I going to do that? So I don't know exactly. Another way to do it was because a lot of those little self-leveling laser lines, they do come with the, what is it called? I don't know what it's called. I should know this because it has to do with cameras. But for example, you have a tripod, you could just screw it on there. So that's another way to use that. But then I saw another one. I saw this one on Amazon. This is actually meant for your garage to make parking lot easier. Having laser lines in your garage so you can know exactly where to stop so you won't hit your wall. Made in the USA, and it does come with two lasers across. You could adjust those. This was $35, like around $35 with the shipping already, including the import and shipping fees. So yeah, the only downside about this is the lasers, the lines, they're real small, man. I mean, they're like a few inches compared to those, those other nice ones that people have for their presses. It's very small. I can actually put this further away so I could make the line a little bit longer, but the line's not, it doesn't stay, that nice, you say, nice and crisp. So that's the only downside about this. But for the price, I think it's kind of worth it, because one, like I mentioned, it comes with the two lasers to adjust it. Comes with this long, really long cable. I forgot how long this is, because like I mentioned, this is meant for your garage, so that's why then you can have it on your garage ceiling. Long cable. It comes with your power cord. It does come with this sound sensor, because like I mentioned, it is meant for your garage. So when you open your garage door, it will trigger this, which will cause the laser to turn on for a few seconds. Then another time you need to park your car, they'll turn off. So I won't need this, but the only thing might come in handy are these cables. I might cut these. That way when I install my LED yellow strips up here, I'll use this one. And also it comes with these screws and these, I forgot what these are called, that we can screw onto concrete. So very handy, man. Like I mentioned, it comes with everything, so you can install it onto your ceiling or your wall. And when I need to make an adjustment on the palette for the lines, these are adjustable. So that's why I decided to buy it. I bought it off of Amazon, like I mentioned. I ordered this like on December, but it did take a long time to arrive, because when I ordered it, they didn't have it in stock. I actually got like I think around January something, and I'm ready to install it right now. Hey, I bought this using my credit, my Amazon affiliate credit. So when you guys order something using my affiliate links, it helps out a lot. That's why I was able to buy this. But yeah, so let's start installing this. Okay, so my first intentions was to actually install this right directly on top of here. Like I mentioned, the lines are kind of small, and I decided to put it all the way back there. That can make enough to fill the palette, but I decided not to, because Like I mentioned, the reason I'm going to be using this, to make chest prints a lot easier to line. So I don't really need that long line. So I decided to actually go for the side wall, and that's what we're going to be doing. But first, I actually make the holes. So yeah, so I'm just going to put these. I'm going to put it right here. So, having issues drilling this hole, and I think because, just notice right here, going down right here, is where the column's at. So, that's going to be really difficult to drill. So I just move it aside. Hopefully I have better luck on this side. There. Time. So now, don't go any deeper than that. Should just use this one instead then. It'll be the same thing. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Let's plug it in. I mentioned very small lines, but start adjusting it. Let's see. So I have an issue aligning the lines because this thing is still kind of loose and the screw didn't go all the way in. So it's simple fix, just a piece of cardboard. Okay, so I finally got done registering. Finally got done aligning the lasers to the pallet. Took a longer than I expected because I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. But anyways, here it is. Like I mentioned, these are small laser lines. But for me, the main reason I'm going to be using this is for the chest prints, for example, here. That way, for example, this. I already know that the print's going to be on this side. That I could make my adjustments, to fit it wherever I want it. That's it. Okay, so finally done. Very simple to install. I took longer to drill the holes than to actually install everything. Little adjustments to align the lines to my pallet. But other than that, very simple. And I will leave the link for this product in the description if you guys are interested. Like I mentioned, the only downside is that these lines are very small, but for their price, I think it's a good option. But I'm still going to try to get in contact with this company to see if they're willing to change the laser to some better lasers where the lines are a bit longer. Because if they do that, they can actually sell this to screen printers. Because for screen printers that want to add some lasers to their press, this is the perfect product, man. Downside, yeah, the laser lines are small, but other than that, very simple to install. It has those things you could adjust it. It comes with a long cable that comes very helpful. If that way you don't have to worry about adding another how do you say, like, connection on here, your wall, whatever. Cable be the long cable will be good enough. It comes with the screws along with those little plastic. I forgot what they're called for concrete. Very simple. And the power, man. So yeah, so this would be a perfect product, but only the downside is the laser lines. They're small, but for me, I don't mind them. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and get in contact with them. See, hopefully they respond. So if anyone's interested in this, but with a longer laser, please leave a like on this video. That way I could hopefully convince this company to make another version, because that would be pretty awesome, man. And they do make another version. Most likely, I will buy it to install it here. But yeah, so crossing my fingers that they respond. But yeah, that's pretty much for today's video. But if you have any questions, feel free to drop in the comments below, or message me on Instagram or Facebook. But anytime, amigos, I'll see you guys next time. Screw onto the wall right here and make it adjustable. ¡Ah! ¡Está grabando!